You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me safe and sound. And when I fall, you tied a rope to me. You're blessing me every day.
Hey, Coach Scott here from Kinetic Cycle Coaching. Got another great video for you because we're going to talk about workouts. In fact, you asked for it. Share some workouts with this coach that we can use that are going to guarantee and make progress on the bike. This is a workout that's not only going to improve your fitness, but it will put up your leg strength, your power, your speed, your posture, and allow you to make an emotional connection with a workout. Hey, what do you mean, coach, an emotional workout? I just want to get the workout done. I'm time crunched. I know that. We're all time crunched. But if you do a workout and you're not really clear why you're doing it, what progress it's actually going to allow you to make, then sometimes it can become a little bit frustrating, or you may lose your commitment or motivation for that workout. I want to actually show you why you're doing it, where it's going to take you, so that you can see yourself in the future. Hey, if I keep going at this, this is what potentially could happen, as long as I keep turning up. Okay, before we do any workout, we've got to do a warm-up. So give the old man a few minutes while he clips in. We'll even put on some music. Just give me a second. Okay, that's the warm-up done. So let's now look at the workout. Now, I term this workout a basic surge effort. And these surges are increases in intensity over short periods of time. We're going to start with 10 seconds and we're going to actually build it up over the weeks to 30 seconds. Now, each little mini block is going to be 3 minutes long. And I would say if you're new to this type of workout, we would start with, say, 6 minutes. So that would be 2 mini blocks. Have a little rest, do another one. Now, what you've got to understand is fitness is about improving your resistance to fatigue. I want you to have that clear in your head, improving resistance to fatigue. So no matter what your goal is, whether it's to ride 10 miles or ride 100 miles, you want to do it faster, don't you? Of course you do. You want to do it quicker, you want to do it more efficiently. So it's about resistance to fatigue at that particular speed. We want to go further. Now, you're going to focus on zone 3, your sweet spot, your tempo, okay? And you're not going to use erg mode on your trainer because you're going to be going at a faster cadence for these very short periods. So I want you to get into feel. So what you're going to do is you're going to find the lower end or the mid-range of zone 3 with particular gearing and your ideal cadence. And that's so important, your ideal cadence, whether that's 70, 75, 85, 90, your ideal cadence, so that you know by looking at your cadence, boom, you're in that power, in this particular gear. Start to make a connection, a physical and an emotional connection with your gears. Understand what power, speed they're likely to give you, especially on your indoor training when there's no wind or hills, etc. Now, in that level of intensity, that's where you drop back to after the surge. And what's going to happen is as you surge up, you're going to increase the anaerobic response. So you're going to potentially drop in a little bit of lactic acid. Boom. And that little droplet of lactic acid is then going to be sponged up, absorbed up in zone 3. Slightly higher level than what we would normally do at recovery. But by doing that, what we're going to do is increase the buffering capacity of the body at that higher level. Yeah, we're going to buffer, create a system whereby we resist the temptation for the body to enter into zone 4. As soon as we're in 4, the chances of lactic acid increasing exponentially and pushing you into what we term obla is pretty damn near 100% of the time, because you're going to keep going and going until you stop. So we want to try and have that ability, like a kettle that you're boiling for a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, to just catch it at the point where it's just about to boil, but it doesn't click off. Got it? So what we'll do first is we'll find the gearing range. I know mine, so I would say that you could spend even a whole session working out, spinning and working out, okay, what power do I get at 80 RPM? This feels quite confident. What power do I get at 85? This feels a little bit too high for me. Try and drill in so you know exactly what cadence you're going to do this workout at. And when we do the surge, you do not change the gear. No, that's the clever thing. You don't change the gear, you increase the RPM. You increase the RPM so that you get that higher power. Now it may be 5, 7, 10 RPM more. So you're improving your pedal efficiency at the same time, because not only have you got to go up, you've then got to come back down and catch it at that lower cadence, giving you that power. Now when you catch it, you will have a drift of the heart rate still, then she will plateau, but you'll feel as if you've got to suck in air. It will feel like you're cycling into a headwind, cycling with your brakes on. But during that zone 3 period of time at say 2 minutes 50, to make up the 3 minutes, you will catch your breath, your heart rate will plateau, it will start to drop, but then you go again. You throw another rock at it with another surge, and you make sure that you use that higher cadence, and then you bring it back down. And you always start with a surge, finish with a cruise at zone 3. Let me give you a little go. So we would be warming up, finishing off, and then we enter in. So for me, my cruise is 90 RPM, round about a power of 230 watts. So I'm going to surge it right up, and I'm going to be aiming to hit between 300 and 320 for me. And that's going to be achieved at around about a cadence of 100. So I surge up, and then I gradually bring it back down to that 90, and I ride at 230 watts. Now what happens is my heart rate's up, I can feel myself out of breath, but I have to focus, stay controlled. Now, to take it to the 3 minutes, I've got 2 minutes 50 at this. Focus. I'm just watching the cadence, because I know the power will flick around, but it will dial back down, and it will stay in that zone 3 power. My heart rate's coming down, and then I will gradually ride through until I get to the next surge. As I approach the next surge, all I'm going to focus on is hitting that 100 RPM, because I know that's going to take me to that power. All I would do, gradually increase. There we go. Up, up, up. I don't need any more. And then I slow down the pedal stroke, and I catch it again in the zone 3 power. I'll let that come to rest. It's that simple, but it is hugely efficient. So I talked about making that emotional connection with that. So if you think, what I've done is I've now taken a zone 3 steady sweet spot effort. You may have been doing them 20, 30 minutes consistently at that level, but suddenly we've just thrown in that tiny little surge, elevated the heart rate, and then it's come back down. So suddenly now the zone 3 power feels that little bit harder. Now imagine being out on the road. When is the road ever that smooth that it gives you that 20, 30 minute steady state? It doesn't, does it? It's constantly up and down. There's constant headwinds, sidewinds, all the time. So this is way more efficient to improve your resistance to fatigue. And it's a much more enjoyable workout as well. So I would say for your first phase, a couple of 6 minute blocks, have a rest of 1 to 3 minutes. Do as many as you can with the time you've got. Then in your next workout, keep it at 6 minutes, but do 20 minute surge, 2 minutes 40 at zone 3. Then in your next one, do 30-second surge, 2 minutes 30. And that is an optimal time for this type of workout. And then once you've mastered that, and you do 6 minutes, add another block and do 9 minutes before you have a rest. Do another one, fit it into your time scale, then add another block. So you can see that we could use this workout 8 weeks, 12 weeks. We can continually add to it until we've got a continuous period of an hour, continually surging up, back down, up and down. So you can actually see, wow, this is really phenomenally powerful at increasing my tolerance, because I'm only spending such a short time above threshold, and then most of the time is below, but I'm having to work hard to sponge up that lactic acid. Okay, that's it. Real simple, isn't it? I'll drop in notes in the description about how you can actually follow what I've just said, and you can make this workout last 8, 12 weeks. It's phenomenally powerful. As you can see, fitness, leg power, cadence, posture, and that emotional connection with where I am today and what this workout is doing to my fitness. Hey, if the videos have been of any use, give it the thumbs up. And remember, every Monday night we're doing a live session where I talk about all things fitness, bike fitting, and I answer all your questions. And if you want a video made about a specific topic, send me an email. I'm more than happy to put it into the schedule. With these videos, we're going to be sharing a few more workouts that will show you how to use these tiny little surge efforts and improve your fitness. Whether you've got 4, 5, 6 or 15 hours to train a week, we can make progress. Okay, you stay safe, keep spinning, keep smiling, and remember, anyone can train hard. There's only a few of us can train smart.